Mic check, everyone. Good evening. Just let me know if you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Please let me know if you can hear me. Okay. All right. Good evening. My day was just fine. Thank you for asking. How did your day go? How was work? And for those that are schooling, how was school? Hey. All right. So without further ado, I want us to get right into today's class. So today we're talking about time tracking, invoicing, and bookkeeping. Time tracking, invoicing, and bookkeeping. Towards the end of the class, we're going to have some live demos. I had mentioned that we will just take a look at what's happening in the job market and see what employers are really looking out for. So yeah. Thank you everyone for asking about my day. My day was fine. It was restful. I was able to rest today. Thank you. So this is me. My name is Ololade Oladotunjo. And if you want to reach me, you can do so via LinkedIn. I'm available to be reached on LinkedIn. Ololade Oladotunjo. Thank you. So, okay, so before we do our icebreakers, can we recap yesterday's class? What did you learn from yesterday's class? So tell me, what did you learn from yesterday? What were your key takeaways? Your key takeaways from the class yesterday? Okay, someone said proposal is supposed to be about the clients, what they want and how I can help them. Well, I'm consistent. I need to package myself and be confident. Okay, someone says one out of many is how to construct a good contract. Victoria Peter said not to set my pricing too low or too high as a beginner. Nora says proposal must contain the client's pain point. Olani says to tailor my proposal to the client and make it professional and clear. Ihe Mary Jane said I learned how important a contract is. Adebayo Victoria says I learned how to write a proper and professional proposal. Okay, Catherine says how to sell my skill well. Chara says, I learned how to create a good profile and contracts. Chidima says, as a beginner, you don't have to sound desperate. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for contributing. So let's go to the next slide. First icebreaker. Now you realized you've been working for 4 hours, but you only tracked 1 hour of your work because you kept switching between tasks. You were replying WhatsApp messages, you were watching Instagram skits, and now your client is asking you, what did you work on in these 4 hours? I mean, because obviously you're billing the client, right? So what did you work on in 4 hours? What will you tell them without sounding unserious? I'm waiting for your responses. What will you tell your clients? Because obviously the client is expecting you to work for 4 hours a day, but you were only able to track 1 hour. And even though you know that I did not do the whole 4 hours, what will you tell the client you are doing? The client wants to know what you worked on. What will you tell them without sounding unserious? Oh, Kalade says, I'll tell them I've been engaging some strategic partners across social media. Partners like who, please? Partners like Taoma, Abi? And who? They talk about upgrading our skills. Upgrading which skills? Oh? Upgrading your skits watching skills, or which skills are you really upgrading? Oh, Mide Williams says, hi Tom, I was busy creating new ideas that will impact your business. So what are the new ideas you were creating, Miss Mide or Mrs. Mide Williams? Tom would like to know. BB Tire says, I'm ensuring my report is correct and accurate. Okay, on the streets of social media, right? That's where you're ensuring the report is accurate. Okay, so I'm still looking for that answer that would. Oh, Uche, you're telling that you are busy reviewing previous job for possible improvement. Previous jobs that you are done, you have moved on from, you are going back. Fantastic. Okay, I'm waiting to hear from you. Precious, you'd say you were sorry, I missed that message. Peter says my system had a glitch for some hours, but fixed, and will add more hours to meet up. That one is a lie. You. Tilda said I'll tell them I was taking my time to ensure that there were no mistakes. Well, if you're taking your time, that's on you. You're supposed to be get paid per hour, and then you can only account for 1 hour. So whose fault is that? Oh, we now are trying to keep tabs with the current trends on the client's time. Interesting. Multiple alerts that will politely tell the client to exercise patience. When you all have agreed that you're going to work 4 hours a day and you're telling them to exercise patience, no reason, no. Give you more time, no reason. Football is life says I'll tell him that I know I've been a bit occupied with other things. Wow. That made me not do what I'm supposed to do. Okay. What are the other things? Because the client is paying for your hours. So what are the other things you're doing? Elizabeth Okokon, in research on a current trend because you work with a fashion brand, but that's not part of the agreement. Part of your work does not say you should research for a current trend. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for your answers. So now, can you see that based on your answers, see the best thing to do is to ensure you do not get, is to ensure you stay on track. Because trust me, like there's something called, especially if you're working per hour, right? If you're working per hour, there's something called tracking, right? Where you are supposed to track your time. And the reason they have that is because anybody can talk is cheap. So anybody can come and say, oh, I spent 3 hours on this task. And they spent 30 minutes. And so that's why you need to be able to focus on your work without distractions. Because some of you some of you are sounding, I don't even know how to even put the English. Some of you are just sounding funny. Like if you were the client, some of the reasons that you're giving, will you accept it? Imagine you are the client. Listen to the reasons you are giving. Will you accept it as a client? So you see why it's important to just do your work and just do it well. If you're expected to clock in 4 hours, clock in there 4 hours, and you can decide to if you decide to spend the time on social media for the remaining 20 hours, that's on you. But as long as you've clocked the client 4 hours and you're done for the day. Right? For those of you like, okay, so Mary said, yes, I've been on your project for a few hours, though I only tracked about an hour to juggle a few things. Fully focus on it and I'll keep you posted. That's unacceptable because if I need a project or if I need something done within a particular time frame, you can't tell me you were juggling other things. We agreed you were going to turn this in within this particular time frame. And then you're telling me you will keep me posted and you were juggling other things. And that's very unacceptable. It means you're breaching my contract and I can terminate the contract right there. Because what if I need you to turn in the task for something very important that is time sensitive? And then you're telling me you will keep me posted. Now, that's very, very unacceptable. So you see why just do your work. Be full of integrity. Do you understand? Very important. So that all this drama, you can see how people some of you are even cooking some of you are cooking. And people, you see how all this, can you see the way it's sounding? Can you see it? Like, just listen to, can you just read all your comments and see how it is sounding? So the best thing to do is just do your work with integrity. You're supposed to clock in 4 hours, clock in your 4 hours. The client will be able to see it on the tracker that yes, this person truly did 4 hours. Collect and then you can log off and do whatever you want to do. It's better as in that sounding. Some of you are sounding very funny. You just listen to your, just go back and read your chats and you see it. Some of you are sounding so funny, right? So please. Okay, so now let's go to today's topic. That was supposed to be a precursor. The first topic is time tracking. Time tracking is monitoring how much you spend working on different tasks or projects. It's that simple. So if you're supposed to spend 4 hours, it's basically how you monitor it. Do you get it? It's that simple. That's just what it means. You're tracking your time, you're monitoring the timing. That's what time tracking is. And why does it matter? First is it helps you to bill your client accurately. That's number one. Because if you are able to track some of you don't even track your time. If I ask you now to tell me how much time you spent, how much time you spend on your phone, you don't even know. How much time you spend on social media per day, you don't even know. How much time you spend, you don't even know. So that's why time tracking is important because it helps you bill your clients well. If you spend 4 hours on a project, if you track it, you understand that, okay, it's 4 hours, and then you're able to bill the client 4 hours. It helps you to not underbill or overbill the client because you're tracking it. Then it also shows how productive you are. The client on their end is able to see that, oh, okay, this person is actually really productive. This person is really using their time wisely. This person is working well. And of course, it helps to justify your rate. If you spent 8 hours on a project and you come to bill the client $500, it justifies this. Like, I spent 8 hours of my day working on this. And so if I'm billing you this amount, then it's worth it. Because there's evidence, right? The client can see that, yes, this person actually put in these hours and so they deserve this pay. It's not a situation of, yeah, why are you spending this? Why are you charging me? And you're like, hey, guys, 8 hours now. What did you do? So much just this, like, all of that. If you're tracking your time, it takes away all of those back and forth. Okay. Then tools. So now there are different tools for time tracking, right? And first there's Toggle. All of these tools are on your Play Store. Right? They're on Play Store, they're on your App Store. If you use an iPhone, if you use an Android phone, they're all there. So Toggle is free and simple. Then there's Clockify as well. There's Harvest, there's Rescue Time. You're able to use it to track, like you so, and the clients can also see it. Do you get it? So these tools, I would really want you to take note of it, because part of your tasks is to actually download these tools and practice using them to track your time. Because when you start to work for clients, it's important to do this for transparency, so that a client does not ask you, well, what's taking you? Why you spend 8 hours on a particular job? What is there? Is it not just to this one? You have evidence to show that actually spends this much time on this job. And then also for you as well, so that you're not undercharging the client. You're spending 5 hours on a job, and then because you couldn't track your time, you're like, it's like maybe just 2 hours. It's like I spent 2 hours, but you actually spent 5 hours. So that's time tracking. Okay. So now, an example here, Amaka, a tech virtual assistant, worked on a client's landing page. She didn't track her time properly and ended up working 14 hours instead of 8. But she got paid for only 8 because she didn't track her time well. And now she just toggle and tracks every minute. Right? So in this case, what probably happened to Amaka is that she also, she would do some work here, then she would go to maybe social media and then do another work here and then get carried away there. She didn't track it properly, because that's another thing tracking does for you. Because you just realize that, wait, why have I been on this task for this long? I know what it does. What the downside of that is, it ties you down. You're not able to take on another project because you have been on that one task. So by the time you realize that I have been spending 5, because some of you don't know that time is actually going. When you're on social media, you're scrolling. I just do scrolling, you're laughing. That woman will do country. And she's making her money there. You're here laughing. Do you get it? And you don't know, like, you are there 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours gone. Do you get it? But if you have these time trackers, if you have this time tracking tool, and the tool alerts you that 3 hours, you know that wait though, let me better take my life seriously. 3 hours here on social media that is not bringing 1 naira into your pocket. Do you understand it? So please, it's very important. Even if you are doing a job that is a project-based job, it's still good to track your time, so that it will call you to order when you are going off track. Because imagine this person you're supposed to do a project for 8 hours. 6 hours extra. Now that's too much. So tracking of your time is very, very important. Apart from even helping you to apart from helping you to even build clients, it also helps you stay on track and ensure you're not even wasting your own time. Because by the time you say that time is going, the time tracker tells you have spent 4 hours on a project that should ordinarily take you 30 minutes, you know that this one is already getting, I need to come back, like reset, let me come back to work. Okay, so yeah. So that's that about time tracking. I would like I said, I need you to download those trackers and practice with it. Understand how it works so that when you start to get jobs and your prospective employer asks you, which time tracking tool do you use? You will say, anyone know? Don't worry, sir. Trust me. I believe me, sir. I will do your work. Mm-mm. You sound professional. Oh, I use Clockify. Oh, I use Harvest. There are other ones as well out there. There's Time Doctor. Right. So I'm going back to those tools again. They're very, very important, please. If you want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. If you want to type it out, type it out. But please, this weekend, I need you to download. In fact, as we're speaking, begin to download it and start using it to even track your time. Like right now, track it. Start tracking, please. Please, as a lot of us need to do better with time management. Time is life, or time is money. So chat tracking. And these things are actually very simple to use. Trust me. Like if you can use Instagram, if you can use TikTok, some of you, all the new features of Instagram, you know it. The way Instagram keeps moving their features up and down every day, you know everything. These things are very like user friendly. Very, very user friendly. But once you play around with it, you would understand how to use it. So if you can master Instagram, you master these things. If you can master, some of you know the in and out of TikTok, algorithm master. Oh, you can speak on the algorithm. In fact, you were there. You had meeting with Mark Zuckerberg on how he built his algorithm. To if you can give master class, and if you are making money off social media, that's okay. But you're not making any money. You're just there adding increasing influencers' money. Please use that, channel that energy into something that actually benefits you. Please channel your energy there. So go, you can choose any of these. Choose some of them. You can decide to download the whole four and choose which one works best and stick to the one that works best for you. There are other ones. I saw somebody who typed something about promo focus or something. I can't remember. If you can type it out again. Like there are a lot of them out there. A lot of them out there. Use it. Learn how to track your time. Learn how to track your time. There's nothing difficult here. I don't see why you would not be able to use Toggle and you can use Instagram. Why? Please, it's very important. Track it. Oh, I use confidently say, oh, I spent X, Y. You can even use it to track your offline duties just to get acquainted with how it works. Use it offline. Okay, I want to have I want to do my house chores today, and I want to spend 2 hours on this house chores. Set it. It will start tracking it for you. It's very important. Please be disciplined about like let the things that matter really matter to you. Okay, somebody said Pomo Focus. That's also a time tool, a time tracking tool. Now I can see online in-law. Some of us went to Tanzania yesterday. I'm eyeing all of you. I'm eyeing you. You know how many minutes some of you spent on online Tanzania? You know how many if you track how much time you spend on social media, if you convert that time to money, some of you would have been millionaires by now. But no, you're not focusing. But yet you come and tell me I don't have time. This 24 hours, where is it going? It's not just last year. Just yesterday we shouted Happy New Year. We continue. Some people are there raking in thousands of dollars. They are telling me you are doing online in-law. I'm not saying you should not do online in-law, but not at the expense of other more important things. If you have extra time, you can do online in-law. But don't go and spend all your time doing online in-law and then you come back and tell me you don't have time. All right, so I hope you're taking this down. So moving on to the next. All right, so now, second icebreaker. You sent an invoice with a typo. You charged $150 instead of $1,500. The client has already paid. Will you speak up or jejely collect your L? Why? If you will speak up, why? If you will not speak up, why? Note that the client has paid though. For those of you that will speak up, how will you speak up? What will you say? All of you are saying you. So nobody wants to joke with their money. Yeah. Nobody wants to joke with their money. Everybody's speaking of interesting. So what would you say to the client? Because client has, in fact, this is a one-off project, right? It's not like it's a renewable contract. One-off. You're done. You've done the project. You've done everything. Client is paid and moved on. So what will you do for those of you that will speak up? What will you say? Okay. Okay. Jalal said I'll speak up. It's safe to say I made a mistake and would like the complete balance, and the price in the invoice is wrong. Okay. Media Believe said I'll speak up because I know the amount I'll lose. Favor said, please let's review. I made a mistake with the figures, I beg. Oluwatofumi said I'll firstly thank the client for the opportunity to work with the person, then apologize for my oversight and state it was an error I made. Mercy said I'll speak up even though the client has paid. I will calmly refer to the contract that was signed in explaining that it was a typo error. Madika Amarachi says the difference is more true. I'll speak up, Ejo. Okay, so Okun Riboye said I'll speak up, politely apologize for the error and break down my payments per hour to explain the payment. Temitawe said I will speak up, please. My time has gone into the project already. I will send another email and politely explain that I made a mistake earlier. I'm sorry, Mr. Raphael, that was a typo error in the invoice. It's meant to be $1,500, not $150. Also, Albert said, I'll speak up and give a breakdown of the job done, attach evidence. Okay, thank you so much. So most of you are saying you speak up, fantastic. And I'm not against speaking up, but basically the lesson here is to ensure that you pay very close attention to detail. So you see how because I mean imagine having to track a client down and trying what if the client doesn't answer you? What if the client doesn't even respond anymore? Like I've paid you, I've moved on, and you've even have gotten the work, like we're done. So you don't want to be in that situation, which is why it's very important to pay attention to detail. Do you get it? I understand that yes, we're human beings and sometimes mistakes are inevitable, but as much as you can, ensure they are reduced to the barest minimum. Okay. So moving on to the next section, we're talking about invoicing, right? Now, invoicing is a professional request for payment that details what you did, how much it cost, and how the client should pay you. Invoicing is a professional request for payment that details what you did, how much it costs, and how the client should pay you. Some of you will send invoice on my charge. In fact, let's even leave clients. For some of you who have businesses, who have maybe a store on Instagram, or you who has done um a business before. How many of you actually send invoices, or you just send WhatsApp message or Instagram DM? The price is 25 shirts. Is one shirt is 7,000 naira. So if you want to print on 25 shirts, so 25 shirt times so How many of you actually send invoices? Like if you're here and you've done a business before, like you have maybe an online store. If you're here and you have an online store, how many of you send invoices? Or you just send on DM when they send you a WhatsApp DM for price. And then they will DM you. And that's it. And then you WhatsApp. Oh, somebody's account. Yeah, people are started confessing. The total price is 10K. Make payment to this account. And then you send it to them on WhatsApp. Okay, no invoice. You have an online store, you don't send invoice. I shall say just like what you said, I manually calculate it on WhatsApp. Okay. Bashir said the total is 20K. Make payment into this account. Abio, why bother about invoice? Isn't the cocoa is not for money to enter the account? Shay? Don't send invoice. What's the need? Okay, so that's it. Can you see it? You need to send invoices. It's very important. In fact, some people will not even work. Some people, if you send them price on WhatsApp, it's a red flag. They'll just feel like you're scam. Like this person does not seem original. Like, why are you sending me WhatsApp? Why are you sending me your like? Please, how will you send somebody $1,500 on WhatsApp? You know, invoicing is very preferred. Like, it can be a turn off for some people. Like, nah, this person is not genuine. Like you're sending, there's no WhatsApp. Sometimes Nigerians like you might just feel like your own is even too much. Like I'm telling you, I can see a couple of you here. Like somebody said she's a fashion designer, and she sends invoices. I'm sure if some of you go to patronize her, and then she sends you her invoice, you'll be like, for just because I want to sew one gown, you're sending now. Wow, your own is even too much, Seth. How are you sending invoice? But it's not just to give me your account number, let me just pay. Some of you will think that way. But it's important because apart from even like your brand, remember yesterday I talked about packaging. Do you get? Remember I talked about packaging. Apart from even that, it also helps you to keep track of things. You know how difficult it is you're going to look for let me look for that. What's the name? James. Let me look for which where did I send this thing to now? Which WhatsApp? And then God will not help you. WhatsApp now clear your chats. What will you do? Recently, WhatsApp. Some justice people, all chats, previous chats clear. How do they even put that in? Resend last messages, chats cleared. Then they will set to wipe out your chats for you. So where will you go and look for the evidence? So please, invoicing is very important. Like I said, beyond even like the image it's going to give to you as a professional, it's also great for record keeping because you're able to track. You're able to track how much is coming, what your inflow is like. Like let's do all these little things. They doesn't cost you anything to do them, but it goes a long way. It goes a very, very, very long way. And I saw some people saying something about scam and something. I think you guys misunderstood. What I said is if you send WhatsApp messages to a person, they can think it's scam. So of course, because before you work, you have to discuss your rates for you to know that, for them to know, for you guys to agree. So if you're going to charge $350, you're going to charge $10 about whatever it is you're charging, you discuss it beforehand. So if you're sending it to them on WhatsApp, like, oh, so this project, the total project is going to cost $1,500 on WhatsApp. Some of them it can be a red flag. Like, why you don't have an invoice, you're not even professional enough. In fact, it might even if you send them, for those that might even consider you, might just feel like so you don't even have all these processes structures in place and you're charging $1,500 for what? Better come and take $200 and do the job and be grateful that I'm helping you. It can be like that. But if you come with your invoice, come with your structure, or tell them that okay, I'm gonna have an onboarding or I'm gonna send you an email. Like it helps, like I said, branding. People should package this thing. Package. It's not every time you I was not there, what did we carry, what did we throw? You people, all, it's not upgrade. Do you get it? Upgrade. It's very important. Please. Somebody's asking, do we send invoice before or after? It depends on your agreement with the client. You can send, some people request payments, half payment up front, half payment at the end. It's still part, you send the invoice for the half payment in front and state it that is a part payment. And when you're done with the job, send the rest, send the other invoice for balance for your complete payment. So it just depends on your dynamics. But the most important thing is because some people, even if you send invoice before the project starts, they might not pay you until the end. But the most important thing that they have agreed on the rates so that you're not come and be speaking Spanish when you have finished the work. So that's basically it, right? Very important. Please. You need to be professional. Like, don't see yourself as, well, I'm just one girl in my room in Ibadan. What's there? Well, let me just do any. Like, even if you are in Ibadan, let your mentality be global. Have a global mindset. You are playing with people from first world countries. Act like that. So, moving on. Now, what a proper invoice should include: your name, your contact info, the name of the client, the date, the service you provided, or the service you intend to provide, the amount you charge, the payment due dates, your preferred payment method. All these things are very, very important on an invoice. It's extremely important there. Some people will even send you invoices. You will not put account number. Please, so how am I supposed to pay? I should fling the money from my house to your house, or how is the money supposed to really get to you? I'll not have to start calling you. Hello, please send the account number. Please put it. Why will you send an invoice without another account number? So please, very important. Now, tools you can use, and that's the thing. See, tech has come to bless us, right? Tech has just come to be a blessing. Because everything, there are tools. It's just that you don't want to research. There are tools for everything. Tools that you can use for invoicing. You can use Wave. You can use PayPal. I don't think PayPal works in Nigeria, by the way. You can use Zoho, but if you're not in Nigeria and PayPal works in your country, congratulations, you can decide to use it. You can use Zoho Invoice. Canva. In fact, I love Canva a lot because Canva is, you don't even need to even know how to design anything for you to be able to use Canva. And I'm going to do a live demo of Canva now, shortly, before we go on to the class. Right. So, do you have to own a company before you can issue an invoice? Nope. You don't have to own any company. I believe you meant own, like you have to be a company owner. If that is the answer, if that's what you're asking, no, you don't have to own a company. So you can see people are testifying in the comments. Like they said, Canva is a favorite. And then you can say she uses Wave all the time. So you can see that your colleagues use this thing. This is it's not rocket science, so it's not software engineering, no. It's not aeronautic engineering, no. Your colleagues are using it every time. So it's not something out of your reach that say, hey, Wave, which one is Wave? Oh, please, how do I use, what is this Wave? Hope it's not, there's nothing there. Like I said, if you can use Instagram, if you can use TikTok, if you can use, what again do they use? Snapchat. If you can use all those things, you can use all these things too. Please. So now, a bad example of an invoice. You sent this invoice now is in quotes. You sent your list, what you do on your services. You sent it as WhatsApp lists. Oh, no dates, no details, no payment method. In fact, your formatting is off. What are we doing, really? And then you are opening. Then you have the audacity to come and quote $3,500, and you think I will pay you that with your jaga invoice that you are sending to me. At least if you command that kind of money, let it show in the little things. Very important. So I want to show you a good example of an invoice. It's sent via PDF, clearly itemized, includes your payment link or your bank detail. Professional and brand is these things are not difficult. Funny thing is we have all these tools that I have mentioned. You have templates, so you don't need to design anything. Just copy and paste. Remove the names of remove the other names. Copy, paste. Just edit, finish. Your invoice is ready. But no, you don't like that one. You just want to do WhatsApp because WhatsApp is fast. I have a question. Is it okay to send my invoice in Word format? MS, like Microsoft Word format? If yes, if it's okay, why? If it's not okay, why? Like, I have an invoice and I just said, let me just send it in my MS Word format. Fantastic. Thank you. Please don't send your invoice in MS Word because your invoice can be edited. Don't try it. You can put 1,500 and if you have a wicked and unreasonable client, they will remove 10 and you'll be shocked that your 1,500 has become 150 and it is still your invoice. They'll say, is this not what you sent to me? And you see everything, your signature, your logo, and you'll be looking like, I be my village people came to change this thing without my knowledge. So please, that's why it's very important that you always send it in a version that cannot be edited. All right, thank you. So I want to okay, so this is an example of a bad sample invoice. Just imagine somebody sending me this kind of thing on WhatsApp. I think I should just read this. If you are the client, what would you think? Exactly. Unprofessional, ethical, unethical. The person just even put GTB and puts no account name. So if I decide to send this money and I'm seeing a different name, how would I even know if I'm sending to the correct thing? This is a very terrible. Like this, even this person that sends this invoice, I'm sure the person does not have record of their inflow. They don't even know because how do you want to manage your inflow like this? So if I ask you, so how much have you made so far in the past 6 months? What will you do? You then begin to go on WhatsApp and say, okay, wait, let me check. Madam Susan. Okay, let me scroll. Then you are trying to scroll between your chats. Yeah, when I send her that invoice, so okay, on the 25th, hey, Madam Susan, $300. Okay, let me write $300. Okay, who else again did I work with? Oh, Tom. Okay, let me scroll. Let me quickly scroll. I'm going for Tom's chat. Tom. You are there. You are going to look for. When did I send Tom? That when did he even pay? When did he pay? Oh, how will you be? Or how will you even understand what your inflow is here? Like this. How? Like this is a very lazy. Like you can't be organized. You cannot. The person that has this kind of thing is not. It's not even organized. because you can do record keeping, zero. Tracking, zero. How will you track the money that is coming in? When it comes to taxes, and I tell you, okay, bring out your books. Let's see what has come in. Let's see what is even taxable. Let's see what is not taxable. Let's see what your expenses are. Zero. You don't have nothing. It's just everything is scattered. No. This is unacceptable. Okay, so let me show you. So this is what's wrong here. No date, no invoice number, no professionalism, no breakdown. Because you told me you did email. What does that mean? You did social media. What does that even mean? You did the graphics. What is that? Informal language. You're telling me I know the usual now. As per when I become friends. No client information. You don't even know who is Haima. Is it Susan or Vanessa you are sending invoice to? Or who? No name. No due date. You say I can pay when I can. Thank you. When I can be next year. So please, this is a very wrong way to send an invoice. Very wrong way. So I want to show us how a good invoice looks like, and it will be on Canva. So I'm going to share my screen a bit. I'm going to share my screen in a bit. And I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, so I believe you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? No, but I can see my screen. Can you see my screen now? My screen is visible. You should be able to see it now. Okay. All right. Yeah, so yes. So now let's look at this invoice. Invoice, this is it. So invoice 1, 2, 3, 4. Your invoice also always have numbers so you can track. So this is invoice 1,234th invoice this person is sending. And by the way, this is Canva, by the way. And I was like, okay, so always have numbers just for easy tracking, right? Issued on the 6th of September 2020, whenever you issue the invoice. Due on when is the invoice due? Always know that you need to have a due date for your invoices. So somebody does not think that they can just let it be there. Now, bill to, this is the person you are billing it to. The person you're supposed to pay. Sorry, they're supposed to pay you. The name of the person's address, whatever you need to include here. Payable to, this is your own details. Whatever details you need to them to pay your money into, this is where it comes, right? Then this is a description. What did you do? The hours you spent, the price per hour, and your total. What the next thing you did, the hours you spent. So let's say here you did email. Can you see how I'm easily editing this invoice? And you spend, let's say, 5 hours here. That's the total. Let's say here you did CRM automation, and let's say you spent 4 hours here. So can you see it? So very easy. And then you keep on going. If you want to delete, very simple to delete. Come here, okay, you're done. Delete, like easy peasy. Amount due, total everything. Get your calculator, let your calculator be by your side. Calculate everything. Put your amount due here. And that's it. Put your information here. Put the name. Once you're done, you come here and you rename it. Oh, invoice for whatever you want to. Invoice VA. Anything you think you want to name it here, name it. And then you come here, you download. It will ask you, what version do you want to download? Either you want to download as an image, PNG, PDF. Go to PDF, click download, and your invoice is downloaded. It won't take you 5 hours. It's simple and easy to do. This is just one of many. Let's go and look for more templates, just so that you can see that these things are not rocket science. Although I use Canva Pro. I use Canva Pro because I just prefer it. It's just way better for me. But even if you don't use Pro, right, there are a lot of other I believe if you use the free version, I believe that you would get templates, right? This is another one. Your name, if you don't have a company, put your name here. Invoice. Can you see? Invoice number this, the date. Invoice 2, this is the person that is paying you. You can see that. What did you do? Logo design. How many? Price. Total. If it is hours, you want to change this one to, let's say we're changing this to hours. Price. Total. Website design. This. How many hours? 5 hours. $100. $500. You can see it's website design. 2 hours. Price. $800. Total. $1,600. Brand design. 3 hours. $300. Total. $900. Social media template. 10 hours. Price. $50. Total. $500. All of these things. Put everything together. Total. 7,000 whatever 650. Tax, if applicable, you can put it. If it's not applicable, you can take it out. Grand total, put the amount here. Payment method stated here. Bank name, account number. Thank you. If you have terms and conditions, include it. This is the name of whoever issued the invoice. These are your details in case any other person wants to contact you. Easy. Is this not better than sending WhatsApp? Hello, ma. Send me $300. I did. Isn't even like if the client sees that, okay, what did you do that made up this amount? The client is able to see it. Oh, okay, spent this hours. Oh, did this. Okay. And then we'll send you your money. Is this not it? Somebody said Canva will restrict downloading without payments. That's not true. Nope. That's not true, because the only thing with using the free version is that you're not able to use all the templates. But you can, if you use the free version and use a template that is available on the free version, you can actually download. So no, that's not. I use Canva. I cannot use the Canva, so I can tell you that that's not true. Canva does not restrict you as long as it is a template that's available on the free version. There are templates that are available on the free version, so you can download, but as long as this is a template, exactly, you can download without using the free version. Sorry, yes, you can download with the free version, please. So I use Pro because I just wanted access to more features on Canva and more templates, basically. But even when if you are using the free version, you have access to the free version and you can download it even when using the free version. So please, let's not pass things that are not correct. So like I said, it doesn't restrict you as long as it is free. So please don't get discouraged. If you don't have Canva today, go online and get Canva. It's very simple. Sign up and then it's easy peasy. Who are those saying Canva restricts you when no, it doesn't. Please, you guys should not spread false information. Okay? Exactly. There are people who use Canva and they've never paid and can download every time. As long as it is a free template you're using, you can download every time. Exactly. It's only if you are on the paid version and you want to use the pro version, that's when you cannot obviously proceed with it because you're not paid for it. But if it is a free template, you can absolutely download. Okay, so it's time for your attendance right now. By 8 o'clock. Yeah, exactly. Your colleagues are testifying. They just can't be someone. Olabisi said, I've never paid a dime. I use the free template. Exactly. Ibuku said I download all the time on free version. Yes. Laide says I never paid on Canva. I make money with it. Exactly. Yes, you can even design from scratch. So please don't Nigerians don't do that. If you're not sure of something, then don't say it. But don't mislead people based on wrong information. Please. Thank you. All right, guys. It's time for attendance. Canva is free. You can have access to its features on the free version. It's if you want more, that's when you can now decide to pay. But you can still get good value from Canva on the free version. Okay, so guys, it's time for your attendance. 8 o'clock. We're 2 minutes past 8 already. So you guys can take a break now to sign your attendance. We'll be back by 8:10. 10 minutes past 8, and then we'll continue. See you guys later. right, guys. Mic check, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Hi, okay. So let's move on. Now, our third icebreaker. Can you boldly say where your money went this month without checking your notes? And by where your money went, like, I mean what you spent money on. Can you really say, oh, this is confidently say, oh, I spent money on this, but without having to think or say, hey, or just having to check, wait, let me check my bank app first. Wait, let me check my bank app. Can you boldly say, oh, this is what I spent on a recharge card. This is what I spent on data. This is what I spent on food. This is what I spent on eat out. This is what I spent on subscription. This is what I spent on this. This is what I spent on transport fare. Like, tell me like right now without looking through your notes or checking your bank app. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, fantastic. Everyone's saying yes, yes, yes. A few no's. Yes. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. So now we're going to bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is the organized tracking of your income and expenses over time. Right? Organized tracking of your income and expenses over time. Now, why does it matter? It matters because it helps you track how much you're making and how much you're spending. Number two, it's useful for tax purposes. Very important. You know, when you have, especially when you have international clients, it's very important for you to track your money because there's some expenses that are not taxable. Right. So if for example you earn $1,500 per month, if you're to pay tax on all of that money, trust me, your tax will be high. But if you're able to provide evidence, right, they can tell you, okay, no, this one is not taxable. Like you don't need to pay tax on this one. This is the only thing you pay tax on. Oh, you paid for this, you paid for that. These are not taxable expenses. But if you don't have record, they will tax you on your income alone, and that's going to be higher. So it's useful for taxing. It's useful for if you want to get grants and all those things. Like, what's your books like? Even when you want to travel out of the country, trust me, these things are very useful. Don't joke with your tax, guys. If you don't pay tax, better repent. Then it also helps you to plan for growth. You know how much is coming in, you know how much you are spending, you know how much you are able to save. Okay, this is how much this is how much comes in on a month on month basis. This is okay. I want to build a house. Oh, I want to complete my father's house in the village. Oh, I want to travel out of the country. This is based on my income, this and my expenses. This is how much I can save. Oh, it seems like I'm spending too much in this area. I can cut down on this so that I can put it more into my savings. You are able to plan. But if you don't have record of these things, how would you even plan? How would you know if you're even growing? How would you know if, okay, you are able to afford something or not? It's important. It helps you plan. Then tools for bookkeeping. You can use Google Sheets. Google Sheets is very easy. Just do, in fact, if you go online, Google Sheets even has templates. Oh, and budgeting. This you will see there. Wave also automates tracking. So you can use Wave for your invoicing. You can use to also track your expenses. QuickBooks, this is quite a bit advanced. But if you're into accounting, you should know what QuickBooks are. Notion or Airtable, use it to track. And nobody should ask me, come and show me how do they use Notion. Go and if you can use, like I said, if you can use Instagram, if you can use Snapchat, you can use all these things. So go and learn, go online, go and download it. In fact, for Google Sheets, right, you don't even need to download anything. Like you don't need to write and go on whatever. As long as you have a Gmail account, you literally already have access to Google Sheets. For as long as you have a Gmail account, it's that simple. It's that simple. They have a template gallery for different things. Oh, we are budget, you are doing this one. You can get templates there. So there's no excuse. Are we following? I'm trying to show you guys a template from Google Sheets. I'll share my screen a bit so you can see it. Like I said, if you have what's it called on your I'm going to share my screen a bit so you guys can see. Okay. Can you see my screen? I think and technical assistant, please put my screen on. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I believe you can see my screen now. Great. So these are templates. Even this is Google Sheets, so I hope you know. As long as you have access to email, to your Gmail, these are your Google apps here. And this is Sheets here. So you come here, there are different templates. Let's see what monthly, look at this. This is your templates gallery. Different. To-do lists, schedule, annual budget, monthly budget, Google Finance investment tracker, annual calendar, travel planner, wedding. If you want to even get married to them, they've done wedding planner for you. This is for work. Purchase order. Can you see invoice? Even Google Sheets still brought invoice for you. Can you see it? Reports, project management, education, assignment track. These things are there. Let's see what the monthly budget looks like. Now, see it. This, and the good thing about this is that it has been formularized since the template. All you just need to do is input it, and you see expense, food. This is what you plan. This is what you budgeted, right? This is the actual thing that you actually spent. The difference minus $50. So this person budgeted for food. Why did this person have zero? Didn't they eat? For whatever reason, they have zero. Maybe they live with their parents, so they didn't spend money. But whatever it is, the person not even buy gifts. Now wow. So gifts $0. Home, maybe the person, I don't know, home $950 and spent $1,000, and then different. So it's the good thing about Google Sheets that it's pre-filled. Let me input something now. Let's say for gifts now. Let me put uh 12. Can you see? Can you see that it has changed? Can you see? Just by imputing the number. So it's already pre-filled for you. Then let's say I budgeted $12, right? And let's say I spent $20. You see that it also changed now. Can you see it? It has actually changed. 1,020. So it's telling me that look at now that okay, oh, you plan to spend $960, $962 this month, but you actually spent $1,020. Difference is what? $58. Can you see that? Can you see it? So it has already done it for it. Even said, okay, oh, custom category. Maybe there's a category you have that is not here. Okay, oh, maybe what now? Let's say tithe. You can edit, put it there. So you see that there are templates everywhere. Tithe, add it there. Oh, another custom category. What? Money for daddy and mommy. You see it. So all these things are there, and as you're doing it, it's showing here. You see it. Oh, this is how much you save this month. The increase in total savings compared to the previous month. This is how much you started with. Like already, as you're inputting all those, can you see that the $1,020 has already it has already pre-filled. I didn't have to do anything. Expenses planned. This is how much I planned. This is how much I spent already without having to change or do anything. Just input your numbers and it's doing the work for you. Let's go to income. Let's say here, your paycheck, $1,450. This is what you thought you were going to get paid this month. But you did a very, very great job and your client gave you $50 a tip. So what you came in is $1,500. And so you have $50. Let's say, okay, what else did you do this month? Let's say you had a bonus, or let's say custom cat another category we can impute. Maybe birthday gifts. Some people gave you birthday gifts. It's part of income. So let's say birthday gifts. You are not even planning to receive any birthday gift for cash, but somehow somebody gave you $500. Say, hey, your boss was so happy with you. And I hope you know that those guys they are givers. They give a lot. Sure, so you guys know. $500. Can you see? So you see that what you initially planned was 1,450, and you got $2,000. So you have $500, $550 extra this month alone. You see it? Can you see it has already changed here? That you had it's telling you that you had a 98% increase in your total savings, and you saved nine. Can you see it? Start balance 1,000. Everything can see it. This is how much you planned, 1,450. This is how much actually came in, $2,000. It even has indicator here. You see the difference, the gap. Like all these things are there. So it will also tell you the month you decide to overspend, you'll be seeing minus here that your savings did not increase or it decreased. The day you decide to overspend, that your income, your expenses is more than your income, it will show here. This one will jump up, this one will come down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see how these things work? These things are actually not rocket science. Can you see how they work? Like if you can just take out like what is there anything difficult in this template that I just used now? It's not difficult. Everything has already been pre-filled. You only just need to come and put in your numbers. That's all. Very easy to use. You have your very simple, like a secondary school student can even use it. So you see, there are ways, like extremely easy. This one is even free of charge. You don't even need to even download anything. You don't even need to pay for anything. As long as you have a Gmail account, you already have access to Google Spreadsheets. And because as the same way I went to Google Spreadsheets, I looked for budgets. Already it's there. And it's showing you month on month. Oh, this is how you did this month. This is how you did. It's showing you all these things. So why can't we take advantage of technology? Some of us, the only technology we want is Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. Please, let's do better. All right. So let's continue. That's Google Spreadsheets. Please bring up my slide. Thank you. So yeah, Google Sheets. So yeah, that's it. Wave, QuickBooks, Notion, Airtable. Very easy to use. I didn't have to do any magic. It was already there, automated. Okay. So Google Sheets, as long as you have a Gmail account, you already have access to it. All right. So now some common mistakes that people make is they don't track expenses. They don't know how much they spend on Canva. They don't know how much, like, they're not even tracking. They know how much they spend, but they're not putting it on, because you can see that putting it on paper is actually, it just makes it different. Like, it just makes you see things differently when you put it on paper compared to when it's in your head. When you put it on paper, you're able to tell that I spent a lot too. Yay. See, so this month alone, I spent, you can spend 18,000 naira here, spend 25,000 naira there, spend 15,000 naira there, and because it is still separate in your head, you think, okay, not a lot. But when you put it together, you're already seeing 250,000 naira. So he's like, I'm doing too much. Oh. Or you see how much food took from you this whole month. You then tell, wow, this is like it's a lot. Though. I need to. You get it? So it's not only I know it in my head. I know it in my head now. Every week I know it. Let's all see it. It gives you perspective. Another mistake is spending without separating savings or from salary. You just spend everything, then mixing personal and business money. The same account they pay you into is the same account you spend from. It's the same account. Facts. That's not how to manage money. That's not how to be a good bookkeeper. Let's be more organized. Have different accounts. You don't even need, trust it. Piggyvest allows you to have different accounts. One account here. You can even have different segments. Title it different things. Like, you guys, let's use technology to our advantage. Now, this is an example. BC charged $600 per month, but she could not see how much she made after subscriptions, after internet and daily expenses. She could not see how much what she was left with. So she created a simple Google Sheet and realized that she was spending 40% on tools she didn't even need. That's the benefit of bookkeeping. It just gives you perspective. You're able to see that, wow, so I'm spending this. Some of you, if you decide to track your expenses for a month, you realize that some of you have unnecessary expenses that you can actually do without. I'm telling you. You find that, nah, this one is not necessary. Unnecessary expenses that truly you can do without it. If you decide to track your expenses. Okay. So now I want us to go into live demo. Remember I said to you guys that I wanted us to look through the internet to see what's obtainable in the market. As VAs. Remember, we're talking about different kinds of VAs, tools. What are they even asking for? What's obtainable? So that's what I want us to look out for. So first, we're going to go into LinkedIn now. Where is my LinkedIn account? Okay, so let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Thank you. So yeah. So this is one. Now let's look at this. We're hiring for a personal virtual assistant remote. So this obviously this tells that this person is looking for an administrative assistant. Must be organized, great to communication, comfortable using Google Calendar, Gmail, and scheduling tools. Can you see that? If you or someone you know is a self-starter or who thrives in a remote work environment, we'd love to hear from you. This was posted 22 hours ago. Are you following? Let me know if you're following. Okay, I believe you're following. Okay, okay, so I believe you're following. All right, so that is it. This is it. So if you want to apply, obviously, you click on this. Let's see what they ask. Let me know if you can still see my screen. Um, okay. Can you see my screen? Great. Okay. So now let's look at what they actually are looking for. We're seeking a highly organized and proactive personal assistant, virtual assistant, to provide administrative support. So this is an administrative assistant and help manage the daily workflow of a busy executive or entrepreneur. The ideal candidate should be responsible for handling weekly scheduling. Now, as I'm saying this thing should not be new to you guys anymore because I mean we've talked about this extensively, right? Weekly scheduling, rescheduling, managing emails, maintaining calendar appointments with accuracy and efficiency. Remember what I said to you that an executive, if anybody needs an assistant, it means they are also very busy that they can't afford. You need to be organized, you need to get yourself together to even be able to bring somebody else's life into yours. Now, key responsibilities: maintain and manage the executive's calendar, including scheduling and rescheduling meetings and appointments, monitor and organize incoming emails. Can you see we talked about email, um, inbox management, respond to or flag important emails for review, coordinate with clients, partners, or team members to confirm meeting times and logistics. All of these things talked about this like already. Prepare daily and weekly schedules and ensure all activities are on track. Send reminders and follow-ups for upcoming meetings or deadlines. Maintain confidentiality and handle sensitive information with discretion. Provide general administrative support as needed. Nice to have: experience working with executive teams or entrepreneurs, familiarity with task or project management tools, Asana, Trello, Notion. Can you see that? Now, requirements: proven experience as a virtual assistant or personal assistant need preferred. Then I want us to go into the tools that they require. Proficiency. Can you see that? Proficient in using tools like Google Workspace, Gmail, Calendar, Docs, Microsoft Office, and scheduling platforms. Example, Calendly. Ability to work independently, prioritize tasks and meet deadlines. High level of professionalism, discretion, and reliability. Now, if I was going to, if I'm a if I'm looking to become an administrative assistant, if I'm looking at this, I already taking note that okay, these tools are important for me to thrive in this role. So I would need to go and brush up my use of Gmail, Calendar, Google Docs, Microsoft Office, Calendly. I need to go and brush up my skills in these areas because they are obviously important for me. If I'm that is if you are looking to become an administrative assistant. They also mentioned Asana. If you remember, we talked about this part of the examples we gave. We talked about Asana, we talked about Trello for productivity, we talked about all these things already. They've come up multiple times in our classes. You can see that they are real life tools that people actually require. So this is not the time for you to just say, I want, oh yeah, we are done. Like it's time for you to now start taking on because there's just how many I don't live with you, so I cannot teach you to every you there are also this is time for you to now be all the things that we have taught you, begin to expand on them. Okay, these are the things that are needed. So let me start working on them. Let me start give yourself assignments. In fact, look at this. Some of you can even pick up this job application and be looking at it. Make yourself the executive. Just do something to brush up your skills. Oh, what do they need? Calendar, maintaining calendar. How do I maintain calendar? Okay, how do I even work with Google Calendar? Let me even see what it looks like. Can I try and manage it? These are things you begin to do. Do you get it? I mean, if you are looking at this, you know that okay, you need like you are very you need you. This is not the time to indulge in things that are not necessary. This is the time to build up your skills. This is even for administrative VA, which is seemingly the most simple virtual assistant type. Some of you still don't are not fully have not gotten a good grip on even these tools yet. Do you understand? Okay, so now let's look at another um another job vacancy. Okay, so this is someone who posted this one day ago. Can you see that? Says, I'm looking for a hmm, part-time virtual assistant to work closely with me as I build Live Gracious, a women's health platform that reimagines how life and hormonal care is delivered in India. This is a hands-on role for someone who thrives on structure. Can you see? Takes initiative. Can you see structure? You cannot be scattered. You cannot be unorganized. You cannot be disorganized, rather. Takes initiative. You can't just wait and say, you're not going to tell me what to do. When nobody are ready, they will let me. No. Take initiative, enjoys wearing many hats. Now, this is what they require from organizing workflows, supporting hiring, to research, communication, and content. You will help create order in chaos while getting a front row seat to how a startup is built ground up. Can you see that? Proactive problems, what I truly value, this is what they're looking for. Proactive problem solvers, people who love building systems and processes. Clear, reliable communication. Can you see it? Like your communication has to be clear and reliable. Not that you will say, yes, I'm available to do it, and then tomorrow we can't find you. A strong sense of purpose or alignment with our mission. Remember, I told you at the beginning of those, when I think our second week or so, when I executives, they want to know that you are interested. It's like beyond, because some people, they just want the money. But beyond the money, they want to know that, this person is really interested. They believe in what we're building. So a strong sense of purpose or alignment with our mission. Because when you believe in what they're building, when you show true interest, they can trust you. You'll be able to bring your best self to work. Can you see it? So this is a part-time freelance role for approximately 2 months with flexibility and room to shape your work. If we work well together, there's scope to grow this into a more permanent position. Can you see what it is? Okay, so now let's move on to the next. Virtual assistant. This is only for Philippine-based applicants only. But then I want us to look at this together. Even though it's for only Philippine-based. I mean, if you're in Philippines, this is your chance to shine. Now, looking at this, it says this was posted 11 hours ago. Are you a tech-savvy, detail-obsessed virtual assistant with experience in insurance, group benefits, or financial services? Do you thrive in fast-paced environments where precision and confidentiality are non-negotiable? If so, we want you on our team yesterday. Like, this is telling you how important they need to fill this role. We're a dynamic Canadian life insurance and group benefits brokerage seeking a highly organized virtual assistant to be our right hand in managing admin tasks, client communications, CRM systems, and compliance process. So these people are currently in Canada, but they want somebody in Philippines. So what you do, own the CRM, update records, track applications, automate workflows, manage emails, schedule meetings, and keep client comms flowing smoothly. Assist with insurance application processing and provider communications. Keep everything audit ready and compliant. Support onboarding documentation and follow-ups. Bonus, do you have marketing, newsletter, or research skills? Even better, can you see what this is about? Now let's look at the non-negotiables. First, familiarity with Canadian insurance regulations and client confidentiality. 2, CRM Pro. These are CRM tools now. Wealthbox, Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho. Experience in life insurance, group benefits, or financial services. So if you've probably worked in an insurance company before, this is something you are definitely going to be good at. All this ICO insurance, ARM, you've had for what other Reliance, you've worked in an insurance company and you understand it. This is a place to shine. Solid grasp of compliance in regulated environments, strong communication, Microsoft Office, Google Workspace. What is Microsoft Office? All these are MS Word, MS Excel, Google Workspace, Google Sheets, Google Spreadsheets, Gmail, Google Meet. These are things. These are the things. Detail oriented, independent, and proactive. Can you see it? So these are the requirements. So now let's move on. This is another one. Are you let me know if you're following. Are you following? I hope you guys are following because I'm going through these things with you so that you can so you can see what is obtainable in the job market. Like what we've been teaching you for the past 6 weeks is literally like what you can apply if you are able to get your facts right. You can land these jobs. Like you can see someone say they need someone like yesterday. Now let's move on. This person says this was posted 1 hour ago from when I opened it. This person says, we're hiring executive virtual assistants. Are you a proactive, detail-oriented virtual assistant? Who remember what I told you about executive virtual assistant? Like these are the bosses, these are the big boys, them and the tech guys, tech assistants. Executive virtual assistants, you can see it, speaking engagements and events. Of course, remote, morning shift, full time. Are you a proactive, detail-oriented virtual assistant who can help a purpose-driven speaker secure more gigs and run smooth, impactful events? This role is all about execution, ownership, and supporting someone who's changing lives. What you will do: pitch and follow up on 3 to 4 speaking engagements weekly. Launch and manage virtual events from landing page to follow up. Support back-end tools like Trello. You can see Trello is coming up again. CRMs and email automations. Keep content and lead magnets fresh and aligned with the mission. Be the right-hand operator so the founder can focus on impact. You are a fit if you have strong English and love writing compelling outreach. If you are tech savvy and confident using Canva, this same Canva that we just used today, Trello, again, Trello has come up. MailChimp is for emails, etc. You can work independently, communicate clear. Can you see communication is coming up again? Clear communication, and you love personal growth. Ready to make ready to help make magic happen behind the scenes. Send your resume to this. Can you see it? Can you see what we're talking about? Like this is not it's not because I don't know it is literally this is what it is, right? So there are a lot of them, virtual assistants. Can you see it? 20 hours a week. Look at it. Must be both English and Spanish. If you can speak Spanish, this is your chance to shine. My client's USA-based event and beauty business is seeking a virtual assistant to join our team. These are the responsibilities. You can see it. 20 hours per week. Perfect for someone who is reliable, proactive, and ready to grow with us. Like there are just a lot. Like if you go online, there's so much. Kind of hiring. Look at this sales virtual assistants. Are you a proactive, organized professional ready to make an impact in the fast-paced world of tech and real estate? Remember we talked about all these things. We talked about real estate virtual assistants, sales, medical virtual assistants. Look at them. Look at all of them here. Proactively reach out to prospects via LinkedIn, email, and phone. Follow up with leads and schedule appointments. Maintain accurate CRM records. Collaborate with sales managers to keep communications clear and consistent. Help refine strategies. Where's that again? Where was I? Help refine sales strategies and scripts. Support day-to-day sales admin tasks. Can you see that? So you can see that like, there are actually roles. You just need, these ones are seeking full-time remote administrative assistant. Like there are a lot of them. Like, and it's still loading. There's still more coming. Do you get? Look at this. Admin assistant plus automation specialist. Do you get it? So there's just so much. Do you get it? There's a lot. there are actually jobs out there. You just need to position yourself well for it. Now let us go to Upwork to see what Upwork has for us. Let me know when you can see my screen. Technical assistant, please put my screen up. Thank you. So this is Upwork now. Jobs. Now, experienced virtual assistant needed. Hourly $8 to $10 per hour. Let me open that up for you. We're seeking, can you see that? We're seeking a detail-oriented and proactive virtual assistant to support our team with various administrative tasks. The ideal candidates will be responsible for managing schedules, organizing files, handling correspondence, and assisting with project management. Strong communication skills coming up again. And the ability to multitask are essential. Experience with tools like Microsoft Office coming up again. Google Workspace coming up again. Project management software. That's where your Trello comes in. All this is coming up again. If you're a self-motivated individual looking to grow with our team, we'd love to hear from you. 30 hours per week and your rate is $8 to $10 per hour. Do the math. If you're spending, let's even say okay, $8 per hour and you're working 30 hours per week, that's 8 times 30. Convert that to a month. Do you know how much that is? Now let's move on to the next. So you see, social media and administrative support specialists. This is also this is online for those of you who have social media skills. But let me leave this and go to tech. Oh, okay, let's see. This is another one. Let's see this one. Virtual assistant, email marketing, and campaign or social media management. Now, this is their company, Five Seasons Painting. It's a company in Central Florida in US. This is what they focus on and all of that. Now, we're hiring a virtual assistant with strong skills in Go High Level, email marketing, and social media management to help us reach more clients. Can you see? You can see that virtual assistant is not just administrative. Remember, I told you that right now it has gone way beyond that. You have tech assistants, you have health, you have real estate, you have sales. Now, this person is saying your primary role as an assistant is email marketing. Write and set up engaging email sequences and one-off campaigns in Go High Level for, you can see all these things are. These are the requirements. I said familiarity, proven qualifications, strong copywriting and content creation, ability to design and format clean, appealing email and social media graphics. Can you see Canva again coming up or similar tools? See that? Familiarity with Instagram. Congratulations, Instagram people. This is your time to make money from Instagram. Familiarity with Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn posting best practice. So all this your algorithm, come and put it where you can make money from it. Organized, detail-oriented, and proactive communicator. You see, where like you see, practically every vacancy is stressing that you have to be a great communicator. You can't just be doing anyhow. You need to communicate well. Now, because this is a social media role, they need tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, Go High Level Social Media Scheduler. So you get SEO knowledge for writing posts and captions that boost local visibility. Less than 30 hours per week, $5 to $15 per hour. Can you see it? This person has even hired one person already. So these things are actually real. Do you understand? So now let's move on. I saw a tech assistant role. I wish I can see it again. I wish I can see that again, but let me just continue with this. So this one says, I run it. This one says virtual assistant for social media management and Etsy customer support, part-time and long-term. And this is good because for long-term, it means that there's a steady stream of income, right? So see, I run a website design studio and sell services through my Etsy shop. I'm looking for a part-time virtual assistant to help me with two core areas. One, managing customer inquiries on Etsy. That's customer support. Two, supporting my social media presence, scheduling posts, organizing content, and just light copywriting. This is an ideal role for someone who enjoys communicating with customers and has a flair for social media. So if you like communicating with customers and you like social media, this is your chance to shine. If you are proactive, responsive, and detail oriented, you can see responsive is coming up. So all of you that just fly away and ghost the client and say your mental health, something happened. You see how responsiveness is also a key part of what they want. Detail oriented, I love to work with you long term. You see it. As in, I want to work with you long term. So you have to speak my. Do you understand? Now, these are the responsibilities. This one says you will reply to incoming messages on Etsy using script. They will even train you. You will be trained. Answer questions about websites, design packages, and help close the sale. Post and schedule Instagram and Facebook content provided by me. You even give you the content. You don't have to worry your head though. And you must be great with reels. So all of you that are doing reels, see opportunity, make money from it. Repurpose and organize content in Canva. See, Canva is coming up again. In Canva or Google Drive. You see it? Maintain a warm professional brand voice in all communication. So there's nothing like what's up. Hey you, what's up? Your brand voice has to be professional. Requirements: strong written English. Communication is coming up again. Experience in customer support or Etsy shop management. Familiarity with social media tools like Meta Business Suite. Basic Canvas skills. Can you see it? Editing templates, which is what we did what we did earlier. Resizing posts. Self-motivated, responsive, and willing to learn. This is just a bonus. Understanding of website. This is so. I mean, this person's job is so simple. 3 to 5 hours a week. $5. Do you know how much $5 is in naira? Or even $8. Do you know how much that is in naira per hour? Weekly payment by Upwork. Can you see? Very easy. Simple. See it? So this person has not even interviewed anybody yet. But this person has actually spent $4,100. So this person is genuine. He spent $4,100 on Upwork and they've hired 40 people. They are in the United States. So they are very, very genuine. Can you see that? So this is to tell you that these things are real. You can see that they are not far-fetched at all. Okay? They're not far-fetched at all. They're not. They're not. So I mean, if I decide to go on and on and on, we're just going to keep going on and on and on and on. Like there are a lot of them. The first platform I showed to you was LinkedIn, and the second one is Upwork. There are so many others that you can join, and you will get jobs. The most important thing is just ensure that you're not paying anybody for anything. If anybody comes and tells you, do one course so that before you can get the job, is a lie. You run. Right? Someone who genuinely wants to give you a job will not tell you to do any course or pay anything, because you're offering a value. You're offering a service. You should be the one getting paid. So we have about 6 minutes to the end of class, and I'll just take questions now. People who are asking me for Go High Level. Go High Level is a company. It's a tool, basically. It's a tool. And it's basically it's used by agencies. They use it to book leads and schedule prospects. So yeah, it's a tool. Oh yeah, so email labeling actually. So what I did was, because obviously I can't share my email. I cannot share my screen with my email online for obvious reasons. So what I did was decided I checked YouTube basically for videos. So what I will do right now is I'm going to share the video with the technical assistant on the back end, and they will share it with you. I'm sharing it now. Um, so I guess I'm going to share it with you in your class. So that's a video that shows you how to label. I'm sharing it with them already. So yeah, they're not very long videos, by the way. So you can watch them. We'll share them with you in your classes. So please watch the videos, and the videos will definitely tell you more about, because I can't share my email inbox on a live call. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? So I just got two videos, very short video. I think they're less than 10 minutes each, I believe. And yeah, first one is 8 minutes, second one is about 3 minutes. So they'll share it with you in your class. Please watch the video for an in-depth explanation on how to use email labeling. So guys, yeah, we're almost at the end of the class today. It's been a long ride from week 1. We're in week 6 now, and oops. Also, just wanted to make you know that we cannot teach you everything in class, right? As good students, you're expected to also research. Take your time. Like, you don't expect that we will, I mean, I can't spend every, sometimes even for experts, right? You keep learning. Learning never stops. So you keep learning, you keep researching, you keep, you know, reading, improving on yourself and all. So it is by learning, by doing and even learning, that's how you grow. Eukarya wants me to do a demo on MailChimp. How to create a landing page. That's a lot. Nah, that's beyond the scope of this class. Okay? So that's a whole lot to do. It's going to take me quite a while to do that, and we're already at the end of the class. So, but yeah, yeah, I mean, this is the end of our classes, not the training, no. Our classes. Like I said, do not feel overwhelmed. Okay, don't feel overwhelmed. Nobody was born. Nobody was born with Google skills. When I was born, I was not born with Canva skills. When I was like, nobody was born with all these things. We learned how to do them. So if you don't know how to do it now, you can still learn, right? It's take it step by step. Like I have shown you, first of all, determine, okay, where do I even want to stay? Which niche? Do I want to be a virtual assistant? I'm sorry, an administrative virtual assistant? Do I want to be a tech virtual assistant? Do I want to be a sales virtual assistant? Do I want to be a health virtual? Where exactly do I want to pitch my tent? So when you pitch your tent, when you find where you are, right, you can then decide that, okay, this is where I want to pitch my tent. And then decide that, all right, so what are the skills I now need to brush up on? Oh, Trello, email marketing, this one. That then you now start, okay, if you've listed like 10 skills, okay, and tools, you now decide, okay, this week I will focus on this. Some of you need to go on a social media break. Yeah. Because the time you are using to go to Tanzania, you will use it to learn how to do these things. You need to go on a social media break. Social media break. Decide, delete Instagram, delete it, delete Facebook, delete it first, and take your time to learn these skills. It's important. So learn, because like I said, we this class there's a one day the training will end. And when the training ends, you'll be left with yourself and the lessons you have learned and how you will put it to good use. So please take charge of your life. Take charge of your destiny. Yes, we are praying, but you have to pray and also work at the same time. You cannot just be praying, 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 and you're not putting in the work. Right? Even when God wants to bless, He blesses the works of your hands. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're supposed to do. The program has not ended. Please, there's still a lot. There's still going to be a project. And the project is great because for those of you who are saying, oh, you don't have experience, at least that can be your experience. You can put that, oh, you did XYZ. So stick around. Your assistant will still, your technical support will still give you more information about how to, what, like, next steps basically. Watch YouTube videos, a lot of YouTube guides on how to do XYZ, how to do this, how to use that. Go to ChatGPT. How to not only use technology to your advantage. Go to ChatGPT. Oh, how do I use Trello? What is Trello even used for? How do I use go high level? What's it used for? Okay, I want to become a CRM automation expert. Where do I need to learn? Go there, ask questions. Please take charge of your life. At this point, some of you need to really sit down and say, okay, where do we go from here? Have a board meeting with yourself. Audit your life. Audit your time. This time, no time, no time. I'm even shouting. What am I really using the time for? Because I hope you know all of us have the same 24 hours. So please, it's important. Time is going, and trust me, some people here, by this time next year, some people that in fact would have started raking in thousands of. So if you are here and you're trying to feel like, oh, I beg Jare, everybody is looking, I'm not, trust me. I'm very certain that at least one person from here, at least one person's like, at least one person will take action and their life will definitely change. I'm very sure of that. So if you are there, let's imposter syndrome be deceiving you and say, don't kill yourself. See all those big names. HubSpot, Trust, Salesforce, go all life. Don't try it. Don't just relax. Your life is not. I cannot kill myself. Continue. Some people here will take action, and trust me, by the time, give them 6 months, you wonder if you guys were in the same class together. Like I said, we're doing away with excuses. No more excuses. Nothing like that. It might seem challenging, like, hey, plenty tools. Oh, where will I start from? But I will show you to first things first. Which one? Which niche? You can pick 2, 3 niche. Oh, it looks like I can start with social media, customer support, administration. These 3, or I want to work on. Look first of all, decide that. Then when you decide that, you can now say, okay, so which tools am I needed? Which tools do I need to use now? Communication. Oh, Calendly. Oh, Trello. Canva. List out all the tools. Hey, no problem. Then decide that, okay, I want one by one. This week 1, I'm going to focus on Trello. Week 2, focus on Canva. Week 3, focus on this one. You keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing it. And you will get it. The most important is that you are determined to see things work. Don't give room for excuses. Don't do it. Please, let's learn how to make priority. Stop majoring on the minor and minoring on the major. Put the major things first and let the minor things come later. All right, guys. With that being said, I think there's a class. There's a Tech Mastery series this Saturday by 7 o'clock. but and it's going to be like, I think Mr. Kola Oyene is coming, and he's going to be talking on breaking into tech. So for you guys who have been asking questions about, oh, I'm a beginner, oh, maybe you wonder how do I even make this tech money, oh, I'm a beginner, I don't want to come to class on Saturday. It's by 7 p.m. on Saturday. And if you know Mr. Kola Oyene, you know he's a wealth of knowledge. So please come to class on Saturday and learn, come and learn on how to break into tech. Okay? All right, guys, I wish you all the very best. You can reach out to me via LinkedIn. Please ensure your profile is up to date. Okay? Don't come looking like a clown. I don't want to say. Ensure your profile is good. I don't want to see anybody with selfie picture sending me a connection request or one funny looking picture that I don't know what it's looking like. I'm not saying you should put a like studio picture, but at least let it be presentable and professional. All right, guys. Oh, you can send me a DM on LinkedIn if you have questions. I'll respond when I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we're still going to be in touch because the training has not ended yet. There's still a project that is going to come. So yeah. My name on LinkedIn is Ololade Oladotun Ojo. That's my name on LinkedIn. So you can always reach out to me on LinkedIn. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been nice hanging out with you guys this past couple of days. And so, yeah, bye, everyone.